You got to want it first. Then you got to work it. Then you have the opportunity to win it. But it all starts with your want. You got to want this. I can't want this for you. You got to want this like no other. Then the work has to happen. And see, the work and the want got to add up together to want each other. Then that puts you in a position to win. Ain't nobody giving you no W.
What's good, YouTube? Today I will be showing you guys how to make a $1,000 profit day trading with this Euro CAD market breakdown. So we start off on the daily time frame, and on the daily time frame we will be looking for our impulse that is all one color, breaking and closing below the lowest point of the previous structure, followed by a retracement of at least 2 daily candles, and the retracement should also be all one color. So as you guys can see, this level right here was the lowest point of the previous structure, because if I was to draw it out, it would look like this, creating a lower low, lower high, followed by a lower low. Now we have the retracement, the lower high, followed by an impulse to the downside to create the new lower low and continue the market trend. Then we go to the weekly time frame, and on the weekly time frame we will be looking for our support or resistance that could be of influence. So right now I will have to remove this candle and give you guys an indication of what the market was looking like. So this was the setup on the weekly time frame at the moment before I took the trade. What you guys can clearly see is we have a level of resistance right here. Previously, this level was resistance. Price broke the level, turned into support, support, support. Now you can see price is forming a range at the top of the market, the distribution. Price broke this level of support and can now use it as resistance to continue the trend to the downside. If we go back to the daily time frame, we will now draw our fib. You see it clearly lines up with this weekly resistance level. We now draw our fib in the opposite direction of the retracement. So from the end of the retracement to the beginning, to measure the distance of the new impulse. So we expect the new impulse to come at least to this negative 27 level, where we will be taking our profit. On the 4-hour, we will be waiting until price breaks the 61 level. Right now we're waiting on the break, and as you can clearly see, price had a massive break of the 61 level and closed below. Then we put our sell limit order on the 61, stop loss on the 88, or take profit goes to the negative 27, because we expect price to come at least to the negative 27 before reversing and creating a lower high. Right now we're waiting until we get tapped into the trade. We are in the trade, and as soon as price breaks the 38 level, as you can see right here, the 38 level has been broken. We can now move our stop loss to break even, and it now becomes a risk-free trade. Right now the trade is risk-free. We're waiting until TP gets hit. As you guys can clearly see, the TP has been smashed, and this was the $1,000 profit on Euro CAD. Something that I am practicing though, as you guys can see on the weekly time frame. Let me just reverse this candle and give you guys an indication of the setup again. If you look closely, you see the next support is all the way down here. So if price was to break this level, use it as resistance, and then create a retest or a lower high or whatever it wants to do, usually price will go from resistance to support or from support to resistance. So the next support is all the way down here. I'm now trying to practice, instead of taking all my profits at the negative 27, just wait until it comes to the next support or the next resistance. Then I can take the rest of my profit. So I will be taking like 75% at the negative 27 and holding the rest, the 25%, to the next support, in this case, or resistance. So yeah, that's something I'm trying out, and we will see how that goes. But I appreciate you for staying with me. See y'all in a future breakdown. Peace.